Have you ever felt like your life is on hold? Like you're waiting for something to change, but no matter how hard you pray, nothing seems to happen. You keep hearing people say, trust God's timing, but deep down, you're wondering, when, Lord? When will things finally turn around? Maybe you're waiting for a breakthrough in your finances. Maybe you're waiting for healing in your body. Maybe you're waiting for a relationship to be restored. Or maybe you're waiting for clarity about your purpose, wondering why God hasn't revealed your next step yet. But what if I told you that the season of waiting is not a punishment, it's a preparation? What if God is not delaying your blessing but preparing you to receive it? God's timing is never late. Think about Joseph. He had a dream from God that he would one day be a ruler. But instead of stepping into his destiny immediately, he was thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, falsely accused and thrown into prison. Years passed, and it seemed like his dreams were slipping further away. But what Joseph didn't realize was that God was using every delay as preparation. Had he gone straight from the dream to the palace, he wouldn't have been ready. He needed to go through the pit to learn humility, through slavery to learn endurance, through the prison to learn wisdom. And when the time was right, God elevated him overnight. The same God who turned Joseph's pain into purpose is working in your life right now. Your waiting is not wasted. God is refining you, strengthening you, and positioning you for something greater. What if God is protecting you? Sometimes, what we see as a delay is actually God's protection. Maybe that job you didn't get wasn't part of His plan. Maybe that relationship that ended was never meant to last. Maybe that opportunity you were hoping for wasn't going to bring you peace. What if God is closing certain doors because He has something far greater ahead? Isaiah 55:8-9 says, For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways and my thoughts than your thoughts. God sees what we cannot see. He knows what's best for you. And if He's making you wait, it's because He's preparing something better than you can imagine. The season of preparation. Think about David. God anointed him as king when he was just a shepherd boy. But did he go straight to the throne? No. He spent years tending sheep. He faced giants. He ran for his life from Saul. It took years before he finally stepped into his calling. Why? Because God was preparing him. Had David taken the throne too soon, he wouldn't have been ready to handle the responsibility. He needed a season of waiting to develop character, strength, and dependence on God. And maybe that's exactly what God is doing in your life right now. Are you waiting or wasting time? Here's the question. What are you doing while you wait? Are you using this time to grow closer to God? To develop your gifts? To prepare yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally for what's ahead? Or are you sitting in frustration, doubting God's promises? What if instead of asking, why is this taking so long, you started asking, God, how can I prepare for what's coming? God is faithful even in the silence. Maybe you feel like God is silent right now. Like you're praying, but He's not answering. Like you're seeking, but not finding. But hear me. Just because God is silent doesn't mean He's absent. It is working behind the scenes, aligning everything in His perfect timing. Romans 8:28 says, And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. All things, even the waiting, even the disappointments, even the closed doors. Nothing is wasted in God's hands. Meditation. Resting in God's plan. Take a deep breath. Imagine yourself standing in a dark room, unable to see what's ahead. It feels uncertain, confusing, frustrating. But then, a small light appears. It's not a full picture yet, but it's enough to take one step, and then another. That's what walking by faith looks like. You don't need to see the whole plan. You just need to trust the one who does. Challenge. Trust the process. This week, I challenge you to write down one area of your life where you feel like you're waiting on God. Instead of asking, when will this happen? Ask God, how can I prepare for what's coming? Take one action step to grow in faith, whether it's reading the Word, praying more intentionally, or serving wherever you are. CTA declare your trust. If this message spoke to you, comment I trust you, Lord. Below. Hit the like button if you're choosing to trust God's timing. And don't forget to share this message, someone else needs this encouragement today. God's plan is always better than ours. His timing is perfect. And when the time is right, nothing can stop what He has for you. Amen.